Welcome to Symphony of Chefs by Design. We're so glad you've joined us. We know it looks a little different this year, but one thing that has not changed is the impact we can make in the life of a child through the power of music.
Most anything, so take my hand and help me sing this song. The music is much sweeter when someone sings along. There's no telling what we can do.
Hi, I'm Diana Crawford, CEO for Kidlinks, and I'm here with Kidlinks President and Chairman of the Board, Adam Hall. Hi, Adam.
Hey, Diana. Great to be here. While it does look a little bit different from our vantage point there tonight, there's nothing about tonight's evening of culinary composition with so many of DFW's top chefs sharing their extraordinary talents, tableside for our guest. It's going to be a great evening. Welcome, everyone. Before we start tonight's program, let's give a shout out to those across Dallas and Fort Worth enjoying KidLinks Symphony of Chefs experiences and thank each of our sponsors for being here. Diana, do you think we could get them to share their party pics, chefs' plated dinners, and photos of the evening's fun moments?
I do. We want to see your party pics, and there's even a prize for the chef whose table captures them at work, the artistry of their meal preparation, and the excitement of the dinner tonight. Follow the party pics instruction on your table. We're looking for as many of you at your table as possible to share via social media or text directly to Kidlinks. The winning chef will be announced tomorrow, so please send them before you retire for the evening tonight.
We would be remiss if we didn't take a moment to personally thank each of our sponsors. Virtuoso sponsor, Urban Energy Funds.
Concerto sponsors Georgia and Mark Lyons, Christy and Kevin Ryan, and Moss Adams.
Crescendo sponsors, Antoinette and Barry Davis, Kari and James Wicklund, Alliant Insurance Services, Edge Natural Resources, and Texas Capital Bank.
Our ensemble sponsors, Ann and J.W. Brown, J.P. Morgan Private Bank. Although we're not able to be together, we are excited for the evening your chef has planned for you tonight. We'd like to express our sincere appreciation to each sponsor. Your confidence and support of Kidlinks' mission of healing, hope, and happiness for children everywhere through music and media enables us to continue to deliver exceptional programming that's making a difference in the lives of children. We hope all of you have enjoyed getting to know this year's chefs over the past 3 weeks leading up to tonight's event. To each chef, you truly make Symphony of Chefs the event it is. Thank you. I'm so proud of the most recent work of the Kidlinks team. We've really branched out and explored new ways of delivering relevant therapeutic programming, making even greater use of the world-class digital content on our kidlinks.org platform. Songs, animations, videos, and more, made possible by individuals just like you. Kidlinks is providing kids with therapeutic music entertainment, a unique discipline which promotes healing, hope, and happiness through the use of originally crafted songs and other media. All of it loaded with meaningful messages, including friendship, self-esteem, encouragement, coping, and many more of the life skills important in helping kids grow up healthy and happy. We're fortunate enough to have with us today Brian's House Director of Children's Programs, Shannon Hendricks, who can speak to the impact of Kidlinks music on their children served.
Brian's House has been empowering children and their families for over 32 years. We opened in 1988 to provide care to children suffering from AIDS at the peak of the epidemic. Today, while continuing to serve children impacted by HIV and AIDS, we have evolved to provide on-site and in-home services for at-risk children who are medically fragile or have social, emotional, or physical challenges, and their families. With a capacity to serve over 1,200 people a year, we provide services to comfort and support primarily low-income families who have children with special needs. We do this through medically managed childcare, early childhood development programs, respite care, and social service programs to ensure family stability. When asked to explain the impact of music on the children we serve, I immediately thought of a precious little girl we'll call Aurora. When Aurora started our program at 2 years old, she was nonverbal and non-social. She was essentially trapped in her world and frustrated that she couldn't express herself. We soon learned that her demeanor changed when music was playing. She would listen attentively and move her body. It wasn't long before she began to sing along with Jim and Paul. She would stand in front of the mirror and watch herself sing as they played. Music provided a pathway for her to open up and experience her classmates' world and an avenue to express her feelings. Aurora's story is one of many I could tell. She is just one of many children who benefit from the power of words, sounds, and live music. KidLinks provides an authentic connection that heals and can help children with special needs break through the barriers and form connections. Your support will help ensure that special children like those served at Brian's house continue to have access to impactful therapeutic music.
Over the years, thousands of generous donations have helped make therapeutic music possible at hospitals and special care centers across North Texas and beyond, bringing hope and fun to the children and families cared for there.
Adam, did you know that we have gradually adapted our services to include telehealth options? New for both our clients and our music therapists. But whether in person or virtual, almost 100% of sessions are fully subsidized so that no family is turned away for financial reasons.
It's time to say goodbye. It's time to say so long. It's time to say see you later, alligator. It's time to say goodbye. Yay!
Let's meet Carter and his mom, Allie Tarleton.
Carter was born on January 13, 2016. Around 12 months, we noticed that Carter wasn't saying words that were expected at that age. We were told not to be concerned at that time, just make Carter ask for things instead of just giving them to him. At Carter's 18-month appointment, we spoke to his pediatrician about our concerns of autism. His doctor administered an MCHART-R, and Carter had some concerning results. A recommendation to start early childhood intervention was submitted. Autism was becoming a reality, but we continued to hope and pray. Carter started speech therapy through ECI. His speech therapist noticed that Carter seemed to respond well to music. That's when we learned about music therapy through KidLinks. So he started with KidLinks in March of 2018. In December 2018, Carter was officially diagnosed with nonverbal autism spectrum disorder. It was heartbreaking, and we grieved for the life we had imagined for Carter, realizing that we would probably never hear him say mommy or daddy. However, we jumped into action to ensure we set him up for success as best we could. Carter continues his weekly music therapy sessions over the years, and he actually looks forward to his time with Miss Sarah. It's amazing that we started to notice he would sing songs or hum to the music in everyday life, even though he would not speak. This was such a joy to hear him sing. It's amazing how music therapy has made a tremendous impact on Carter's life. I'm not sure where we'd be had he not started music therapy with KidLinks. Carter is in pre-K, he speaks well for his age, can read, say his shapes, colors, and count to 100. Academically, he's excelling in his class. My husband and I believe in the power of prayer. We prayed for Carter to be able to speak well enough to at least be able to let us know if he was ever not feeling well. We weren't trying to change who God meant for Carter to be. Through our prayers, we believe that God placed certain people and organizations in our lives. We believe KidLinks was one of those organizations. KidLinks sparked something in Carter that we're not sure where he'd be without them. We truly believe that KidLinks gave Carter his voice, and we ask that you consider supporting KidLinks so that this can be the story for another child, so that another child can find their voice through music.
The Tarleton family would like to give a special thank you to all the personnel and donors of KidLinks. Thank you guys for being there from the beginning of Carter's journey and being so instrumental in his development. See you guys down the road, and thank you.
I'm Megan Carter. I love KidLinks.
What a great kid. You can help ensure that every child that comes to us has the opportunity for these sessions, guaranteeing the chance all children deserve to be happy and feel good about themselves. Go to kidlinks.org and donate now. The KidLinks approach also offers a unique support system to practitioners serving children outside our reach. Clinicians now have access to the whole library of carefully crafted and professionally vetted songs and media found on kidlinks.org to add to their toolkits. Partnering with Metro Care Services, we now provide a custom digital application to aid in the instruction of social emotional skills and as an enhancement to their educational and therapeutic curriculum for kids.
KidLinks created MetroCare a custom app with music, animation, and guidebooks to aid our therapists' instruction of social emotional skills. The best part is, parents and kids have their own login and can reinforce the skills we are working on in therapy at home too. Well, second thought, I think the best part is that it actually works. Our family and therapists love it. We hear often how a KidLinks video or a song is changing your kids' behavior or creating better family time.
Recently, I was working with a child who was struggling to emotionally self-regulate, and so I used the KidLinks video, If I Had a Truck. This video shows a little boy describing different emotions and placing those emotions he feels in the bed of the truck. I was able to model this with my client in our therapy session, and the truck and the catchy song captured his attention immediately. He loved it. Since he loved it so much, I was able to continue to build off that video to further reinforce the skill. I asked him, when you go home, draw your own truck and put all the emotions you are feeling inside it, just like we practiced with the video. The next week, he came beaming into my office, so proud to show me his picture and what he was able to accomplish. When you see one of your children's faces light up and a skill just click, you know you're onto something.
I couldn't agree with you more, Kathy. I'm seeing a huge shift in family relations. I was working with a 6-year-old boy who was struggling to be able to relate to his classmates and his sibling at home. He really took to the song, I Can Be the Best I Can Be. I think one of the reasons why is he saw kids in the video that looked just like him. I would often see some of my little boy's struggles surface when he was territorial about his time with me. But after I introduced this song, the next session, he actually invited his little sister to be part of the session with him. This was a huge milestone. They had their arms wrapped around each other and were singing and dancing along to the song together. I will never forget the look of relief on his mom's face. It was priceless. What I love about KidLinks is the tools are both in English and in Spanish, so I can use them across all the families I serve. I don't have the luxury of sitting on the floor with my kiddos. Being in the same room with them, working on how we control our bodies or our breathing.
For me, as a master's level marriage and family therapist, it's equally important to engage our kids' parents. I hear all the time from families how singing KidLinks songs or watching videos is something parents and children are doing together. It's adding one more tool in our parents' toolbox to help them and their kids navigate whatever bump in the road they may be experiencing.
In big and small ways, we are incredibly thankful to be partnering with KidLinks to equip our parents and our families with as many tools as possible to help them grow in their social emotional development. It really does make a difference.
You know, there's always a need out there for a really special song which will speak to the unmet need of a child. Funds raised to support the expansion of this social emotional skills resource is critical to keeping the content fresh and relevant for these clinicians. Funding a song or video will ensure clinicians like Lynette and Kathy have that perfect song for each and every child they are serving.
Adam, over the years, all of us at KidLinks and so many of our supporters have had the opportunity to watch this next young man grow as he grew into a teenager. And now he's a member of his high school band.
I have the honor of introducing Kimberly Rogers and her son Hayden. Over my time on the KidLinks Foundation Board, the HugWorks Board, and serving as KidLinks President, I've been able to see the amazing difference our team of professionals has made in the lives of children. Joining us is our board-certified music therapist, Gina Glidewell, who has worked with Hayden since he came to us at the age of 4. Let's meet them.
Hayden and I are so happy to talk about KidLinks. Music is life-changing, especially for kids like Hayden. For 12 years, Hayden's talented and caring music therapist, Miss Gina, has had a huge impact on him, not only emotionally, but also mentally and academically. Whether it was utilizing music therapy to tackle his anxiety, his frustration, or even independent life skills, it was so exciting to see the positive outcomes. So often, specialized therapies can be financially unrealistic for families, especially since health insurance won't cover therapies like music. To this day, I remember reading the email shared by a local special needs ministry. Qualified applicants would receive free grant-funded music therapy. I was ecstatic, so relieved, and very thankful when Hayden qualified. It didn't take long to realize how much music can be a motivator, a mood stabilizer, and an amazing way to reach kids like Hayden. I would often joke that Hayden didn't need medication to manage his behavior issues, a grumpy mood or frustration. Just turn on some classical music, a little Garth, or even some Elvis, and his whole world lights up. Hayden was 3 months old when he was diagnosed with cerebral palsy, a visual impairment, seizure disorder, intellectual and developmental delays due to a stroke in utero. And like most parents, we were in disbelief. Babies have strokes? Would he talk? Would he walk? What would his future look like? Many people have come into Hayden's life and made a difference over his 17 years, but none more than Miss Gina. She saw something special in Hayden years ago and told me she could see Hayden playing in band someday. Hayden is now in his 6th year of playing percussion and is a member of the Grapevine High School Band. It was also Miss Gina who discovered Hayden's musical gift of perfect pitch and his amazing talent to play the keyboard by ear. In band, he has played not only the marimba, but the vibraphone and the glockenspiel, all by memory and utilizing his gift of perfect pitch. Seeing pure joy, self-satisfaction, and pride when Hayden plays an instrument is extraordinary for a parent who wondered if their child would ever walk or talk. When this amazing kid deals with typical teen struggles on top of his visual, physical, and cognitive disabilities, it's music that brings him joy, hope, and a smile to his face, and having a jam session with his favorite music therapist, Miss Gina. We're so thankful that KidLinks and Miss Gina came into Hayden's life.
Hi, my name is Gina Gleibel, and I'm here with one of my favorite people, Hayden Rogers.
amazing young man. Wow. Again, just $1,500 will fund 6 months of music therapy for a family unable to afford services for their child, a child with the struggles Hayden has faced and overcome. We leave you with this. The needs are great. The impact on children's life can be even greater. Together, we can give kids everywhere the confidence to let their light shine. Spread the power of music with us by going and donating at kidlinks.org/donate.
Finally, tonight we thank all of you for being here with us for another year of culinary excellence and celebration of the difference made in the lives of children through this event. It's our pleasure to have been your host for this pre-show program. If you've been inspired by tonight's program and want to replay it or share it with your friends, you'll be able to find the video on KidLink's YouTube channel and Facebook page within a day or two.
Don't miss your chance to win one of our donated auction items. Bid often and bid high, right on your phone. You're enabling the programming you've seen tonight to be available for many other kids.
We recently sent out a link to a curated playlist with favorite songs from all our participating chefs, close to 50 songs in all. We hope that you have enjoyed it. Thank you again for the support of KidLinks. We appreciate it.